Well, hello. Make sure that's definitely on. Yep. So, Space Engineers 2. We're back at a game, and this time I've caught it early. I see by top left, it is an alpha. Alpha. And yeah, I will admit, I visually think we've got a good solid base. Well, this is not full ray tracing, but we can. Bang it on, I think. The first day was a little bit stuttery when I first had it activated, so it may actually start be working correctly now, at least. Gravity's a touch weird, but that's there's a bunch of invisible gravity generators, and it was doing some weird things also because I've disconnected from all of this ship I'm building. So, yeah, very interesting. So, it's one of them. Large and small blocks for grids don't exist anymore, so that's a unique thing to get your head around. So I'm building a large, I'm just building a ship. There's no large or small. That's just relative. It's more medium now. If you haven't seen any videos, basically most things generally don't have too much functions. I mean, the menu's cute, probably a bit bulky to what it used to be, but that might get fixed and modified as more things exist. Can't rename stuff. Uh, I'm thinking if you go into seed, press K. When you make a group, that's how you name the grid, as that's how I blueprinted all these ships to save them, which is interesting. And I'm not blowing up this platform yet because I'm gonna keep this one as my building one. But there's another space station we can go to, and we shall. Interesting enough, you can change your speed to kilometers, miles per hour, meters per second. So that was interesting. So to note, this is our jetpack man. Ah, there's no light glare for this distance. Probably for the dark it might work a bit better. But as you can see, we have our ships. So yeah, another interesting thing to note: thrusters. You have four sizes. You have small, small, big, large, small, and large. Oh, big, large, as in the old school. But technically, if I wanted to say here, put on a small ship one, or press R. That's also another thing. So to rotate blocks, it is R and Shift R to go back, which is more useful when using the actual building blocks. That may require me to spread them out over the actual toolbar like this, a scroll, because I've got multiple of them. There's also debug gun and paint gun. Should get to. I haven't actually done too much painting, but that'll be experimented on when I'm finished with my little yacht I'm making. So, to note, shift is a feature for sprinting in space with jetpack. Well, it's some minor small sound bugs, but nothing too horrendous, I will admit. So, to note, blocks are generally different. Nothing actually works functionally, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, there's other videos that probably beat me to the full SC2. I need to remember to say through now. SC2. Like, this is what blocks look like. This is how they act. But nothing to note is the save game does generally freeze the game slightly, but I have got the autosave on, so if it does crash, like I said earlier, alpha, let it do its stuff. But yeah, movement not too bad. I mean, walking is a little bit stuttery at times. Also, as you can tell, audio-wise, you sound somewhere between a space marine and a dreadnought. Huh. Unfinished space station. How cool. Right. let's go down to the hangar, because this is where we have some stuff lying around, because this is where we have the fighter. So let's just check everything's turned on now. Yeah, spotlight, you can turn them on. Big large spotlight. So controls, dampers and all that are the same. V, free mode, alt camera, that hasn't really changed. So I don't think antennas actually are working on this either, so do be careful when flying around to not get lost too much. If you find that difficult, that may be an issue for you, who knows. But ayo, that is that. Destruction will be probably shown on many other channels a lot, so I won't go over to them too much. I parked at the wrong landing pad. God damn it, Jim. And I've only seen a screenshot of the drilling, but it looked quite funny, so I'm gonna do it live, as I say. I say live, it is recorded, but you know, I only record in one take. So, on odd things to note, drills no hotbar, so it's just left and right click. I haven't built a drill ship yet, so I presume it's just. I do like all the blocks. There is some criticisms from me. Yep, that is just burning currently. Either those effects are oversized, or they're reusing some damage effects of this. But as shown, they do work, like so. So, while you cannot have any hand tools, you can, at least, at minimum, do some voxel, well, ship the structure. There is a voxel tools as well, so you can manually build with voxels. Currently, with limited block selection, but there's enough. I mean, it's more than the bloody alpha of the original game, so shouldn't complain too much about block selection. And also the fact is, blocks do a fair bit more. There's also an odd selection of blocks. We're missing some of the 2x1 block things. Well, got the lower half of that. We're missing the taller half of that currently. Like I said, it's interesting because we are missing a few of the selection from the original game. That's that. One thing to note is destruction has been greatly it's disappeared. Changed up. So doing enough damage, you send things going flying off. Using a debug tool on small ships does seem to be a bit extreme still, but as you see, things break up a bit more. What's powering you? Gyros. Reactor? Battery? I think power's not exactly a thing. What powers you? You foul and godly creature. So yeah, some things aren't exactly as you think they are. Can't believe I've got half a cockpit. This actually is visually quite interesting to have. I wonder if there's going to be like some damage builds going on where people are liking to take damage blocks to build. Depends how it gets expanded in the future. But yeah. Ah, that'll be fun there. So, what else to note? Well, as you can see, some blocks do tend to shatter more. Some blocks get railings you can disconnect. These can be disconnected. These can be disconnected. Doors can be shattered to bits. So while armor is still pretty solid, anything close to armor blocks like some of the detailing blocks and all that do tend to not shatter yet. Wall blocks, very weak to shattering. What does that mean in the long term? We don't know, but it is quite interesting. Glasses can shatter. I did watch a video on all about it. Was like saying, why does the frame and glass go? Why cannot be the glass and then the frame? Or perhaps it should be a random feature. Because popping the entire frame does seem a bit counterintuitive. Just want to break the glass. But yeah. Interesting, so these just shatter. Any connected blocks, but these actually do shatter in half, yeah. So potentially you can get more particles and damage, which makes it slightly interesting in comparison to certain things. Same should go for consoles. And this is the gravity generator. Just makes it more interesting. And gives damage will be a bit more detailed. How it will go in the future, we don't know yet, but same for consoles. Still technically functional. That may be a different thing in the future. Rest it's gone, seat doesn't work. I like how the fact I've blown up the console and sentence console goes, you've gone. But it is interesting, like I said, could you technically have a partly deconstructed seat for decoration? I see you get too far and the thing just breaks. I'm going to use the tool to get out. Right, the paint gun. I haven't actually used this, so I presume it's R with your lib to select the colours, basic colour wheel, which is basically blacks, greys, whites, and red, blue, green. So basically left click to paint, middle mouse button to replace that colour block on the grid. Right mouse button to pick. R for this, and then press R, so that's single. So this is how you paint a large area. Quite a bit of range on it. Size 2 meters. I haven't shown this off yet, but these are definitely the developers' piece de resistance for the alpha. Solar panels shatter magnificent. Anyway, that's that. Yeah, and that's that. So, and I presume if we select color, like say black, so like I said, you press middle mouse to replace that color of the entire grid. So go the to white, it does the entire grid, and left mouse, hold, the entire grid's painted. Simple, easy, and the voxel brush is like the blocks and stuff, which I won't get into. Right, we consider that the first episode done, and I'll record another one while building on the ship, and then I might do a live stream later today after dinner. Then I have to take a break for food. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This will be episode 1 of Space Engineers 2, and yeah, I probably won't get too much done this week in the sense of other videos, but I forget this done today, and I can spend tomorrow and Thursday working on uni stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, let's make this. Can we do it from here? We can do it from here. You have to stay very still though. The long range painting is kind of funny. There we go. So there is a bit of a discrepancy in range. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next one. Have a good day. I forgot to pause the video, Discord's in the description while I'm at it, I forgot to mention that. Right, same hotkeys, please turn off.